Not including my Trisha Paytas meltdown. It's been about a year since I made a video.
Everything's different in the world of me.
So here we are. It doesn't take Sherlock levels of deduction to see that I am in a different place from the last time you saw me. And if you did watch my Trish Paytas meltdown, you'd know that I'm in university now. This is where I live. If you'd like a room tour of this little tiny house that I live in, let me know. And maybe I'll do it, but probably I won't. But I might. So the last video I did, that was like a proper video, was resolutions. 2018 had just begun and I was setting out my resolutions for the year. I thought I would react to them, see if I've done them, and set myself some new ones for 2019. Things to start off with. 2018 was a horrible, horrible year for many reasons. Mostly towards the end. Wasn't as bad as 2016, we can all agree that was the worst one. But there were some good bits too. With a little bit of Hollywood movie magic, I'm gonna insert the clips of me setting these goals. Also, if the audio is shit at any point, I live opposite a train track, and they come past every 2 minutes, so deal with it. To eat better. The most cliche New Year's resolution, yeah, and I did it. I started the keto diet, which is where you don't eat carbs or sugar, and I did it for about 6 months straight. I lost like 1.5 stone. I'm still on it now, and yeah, it was probably one of the best things I've done for my body and my mind ever. It does mean you have to eat dairy, so that was like a bit of a struggle getting my body used to that again, but it still has like done wonders for myself. I feel so much better in myself. I actually did this resolution vegan month. Because of the ketogenic diet, I cannot do a vegan month because majority of what I eat is meat and dairy, which is the opposite of veganism. I very well will do vegan things when I'm happy with my weight and I'm at the way I want to be, but right now vegan diets would just be too high carb, too high sugar for what I'm doing. So start burlesque. I didn't have time to start burlesque last year, but me and my friends Anthony are going to start teaching ourselves from home. We've looked into some classes around London, but we've decided because we are amateur burlesquers, we're just gonna like teach ourselves at home until we're ready to join in with the big boys and girls in the big club. This year I want to make 100 sales on Etsy. I made 14 sales on Etsy last year, which some of you might be like, well, that's like one a month. Exactly, that's like one a month. It was a bad year for me selling stuff last year. I did work on some cool projects and I did some commissions that weren't through Etsy, but overall didn't do much work last year that I could sell to people, so that's why we're changing it up this year. I want to read more books. I recently read Eleanor and Park, which I really enjoyed. I really like YA books. I'm a teenager at heart, so this was a really cool one because like it was really self-contained and fun. But yeah, if you've got any cool YA book recommendations, let me know, because I did read a few books this year, and this year I've already read one book, so that's good going. I want to get into university. This is the one that I'm probably like most excited about because I am here. I got into university, and not only did I get into university, I got into the university that I applied to first time round when I was 18, and I didn't get in the first time, and I went to Manchester and I did all that, and now I'm here and it feels like everything is falling into place. I live in London, I see my friends every single week, I go to a really cool uni with really cool facilities and I'm making cool things, and I haven't really been online in YouTube form because I've just been busy having a good time and making stuff. I really accomplished this goal very much. I actually got offers from every single university I applied to, which was really cool. I'd love to reach 5,000 subscribers. I want to make sure I use the 1 second every day app on my phone. I filmed a second every day. I'm in the process of editing some music into the background of it because I think the audio itself isn't that important. Yeah, and I will put that on my channel when it is done. That's really nice that I have that to look back on. And I'm doing it again this year. This year I want to launch my website. Oh Hattie, when will you learn? I didn't make my website and I renewed my subscription a few months ago, so I better make it this year. Honestly, what am I doing? I was just so busy and so frazzled that I completely forgot to make it. This year I want to get a tattoo. I was supposed to get a tattoo a few days before Christmas, but things fell through. It wasn't her fault, but the tattoo artist had to reschedule, so I didn't end up getting it. So I was meant to get a tattoo in 2018, so I'm not going to count this as a fail because it wasn't my fault. I just haven't got one yet, but I'm definitely going to get one this year. This year I want to go camping. I didn't go camping last year. I went to Center Parcs with my family. But that is staying in a lodge, so not really very wildernessy, although I did get attacked by a swan, so pretty rural. Bear Grylls over here. I also want to start learning the cello again. I feel like this list is a lot of no's and a lot of excuses of I was busy, but yeah, didn't learn the cello, didn't really do anything musical. And my last resolution on here is to climb a mountain. Sadly, I didn't climb a mountain last year, but I did go on a lot of adventures with my dad and with friends. There's definitely a few big hills I climbed up. So here are my New Year's resolutions for 2019. Number 1, do your website, mate. Make it. You're paying for it, so please do it. Number 2, this might sound really stupid and might just be like something that you think I could literally do right now, but it's to clear out my phone. I have 17,000 pictures on my phone, so I need to clear things out. I need to purge. Sorry, all those pictures of me and my friends drunk playing Quiplash at 2 in the morning. They're not that important, and if they are, I'll just put them on Facebook. This year, I'm sticking with the theme of things coming back around, and I am aiming to do 50 commissions. I really do think I have a chance this year because I'm already throwing myself into commission work. I've already got over a dozen lined up just this month. Things are looking good. 4, I want to move in with my friends. I think it's probably a very achievable goal, but I just want to make sure that I've got it on there so I can look back and be like, I moved in with my friends. 5 ties in directly to that. I want to bring my cat to London. I miss my cat so much. She's my best friend. She's the best creature in the whole world. She is a little bundle of sooty joy and I need to have her in my life. I miss her so much. I know that I probably won't be allowed her in the flat that I live in with my mates, but Matt might be allowed her in his flat, so she might still move to London, just not necessarily in with me. 6, I want to visit 3 new cities this year. I've got a trip to Berlin scheduled for the end of February, so I already know that I'm going to a new city then, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Europe or even like, you know, that far away. I want to just visit some new cities. 7, climb a mountain again. I didn't do it last year. I want to do it. I want to do it this year. I'm going to climb a mountain. I'm going to do it. 8, burlesque. And not just start burlesque. I want to perform in a burlesque show. By the end of 2019, I want to have performed in a burlesque show. That might sound really ambitious, but I'm not looking at anything fancy, sort of like an open mic equivalent of burlesque, just so that I get up on the stage and I do it and I have a laugh and I have fun. I know that I'm going to incorporate puppets into it somehow, it's going to be great, but by 2019's end, I want to have stood up on a stage and wiggled my bum about with a big feather and a puppet in my hand. Those are my New Year's resolutions for 2019. If you haven't got trust issues at this point by my lack of uploads and you still actually like watching my face and hearing me talk, let me know and I will try and make some more videos at some point. I'm not going to promise anything because I can promise you nothing in this world. Hope you guys have a really good 2019 and a really great productive January and have a really good day.